Hey everyone, and welcome to the first chapter of my new life. You are officially joining me on move-in day. Look at this place. Yes, it's currently a fortress of cardboard, but I can already feel the potential. The sunlight hitting the floor right there. That's the spot. I'm already picturing a cozy reading nook. The sounds of the city outside are like a constant, humming heartbeat, so different from my old town, but I think I'm going to love it. It feels alive. I've wanted this for so long, to have a little slice of the city to call my own. It's surreal that it's finally happening. My best friend Emily, you all know her, came over to help me unpack and give the official tour of approval. The kitchen is tiny but mighty. The bedroom has this incredible view of the skyline and the living room. Well, the living room is where things get interesting. Em was checking everything out, tapping on walls, the usual. Then she stopped in front of this huge antique mirror that the landlord left behind. It's gorgeous, right? So ornate and detailed. I was admiring it, and she gets this mischievous look on her face. She leans in close and says, totally straight-faced, "Okay, so about that mirror." The landlord was super weird about it. He said, and I quote, "Whatever you do, don't move it." It belonged to a previous tenant, one who never really left. We both just stood there for a second and then burst out laughing. Obviously, it's just a silly story to spook the new girl, right? A classic haunted apartment gag. But later, when Emily left and the sun went down, I caught my reflection in it from across the room. For a split second, it felt like I wasn't alone. It's probably just new apartment jitters. It has to be. Anyway, what do you think? Should I be worried, or is it just a cool story to tell at parties? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to see what happens next in this crazy adventure. See ya. Maya, did you hear that? I could have sworn someone just whispered my name. Probably just the wind. I've been staring at this screen for hours, trying to finish this report. My brain is probably playing tricks on me. It's funny how an old house like this creaks and groans. You start to imagine things, you know? Every little sound becomes a footstep, every shadow a figure lurking just out of sight. I should probably take a break, get some coffee. Maybe that'll help me focus. Wait a second, the lights. They're flickering. Probably a power surge or something. This old wiring is a complete nightmare. It's always something. Last week it was the plumbing. Sometimes I feel like this house has a mind of its own. It's almost alive. That whisper again, Maya. It sounded closer this time. It's not the wind. My heart is pounding. Okay, Maya, calm down. It's just your imagination running wild. You're overtired, overworked, and you're letting this old spooky house get to you. Deep breaths, in and out, see? It's nothing. Just silence. I need to stretch my legs. Walking away from the laptop for a minute will clear my head. Just a quick walk to the kitchen and back. I just passed the hallway mirror, and I had to do a double take. For a second, I thought, no, that's impossible. My reflection, it was smiling, but I'm not smiling. My face is frozen. I can feel the blood draining from it. I'm looking in the mirror right now, and my reflection is still smiling at me, a wide, unnatural grin. It's not me. It knows my name. It's in my house. What is happening? The whisper. It's not in my ears anymore. It's in my head. Maya. It's time to play. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into a story that's been sending chills down my spine. It all starts with a woman named Maya who just moved into a new apartment building. Everything seemed normal, unpacking boxes, figuring out where the furniture goes. But there was this one peculiar object left behind by the previous tenant, a large, ornate, antique mirror. It was beautiful, but had this strange, unsettling quality to it. Maya didn't think much of it at first. It was just a mirror. But she couldn't shake the feeling that something was off. Sometimes, out of the corner of her eye, she'd see a flicker of movement and a reflection, something that wasn't there in the room. She'd dismiss it as a trick of the light, her imagination running wild in a new, unfamiliar place. We've all been there, right? The creaks and groans of a new home can play tricks on your mind, but this feeling was different. It was persistent. The unease grew day by day. She'd walk past the mirror and feel a sudden cold spot, a drop in temperature so noticeable it made the hairs on her arms stand up. The reflection started to become distorted, just for a split second. Her own face would seem to twist into a subtle, unfamiliar expression before snapping back to normal. She tried covering the mirror with a sheet, but the feeling of being watched never went away. It was as if the mirror's presence filled the entire apartment, a silent observer in the corner of her life. One evening, unable to shake the growing dread, Maya ran into her building superintendent, a kind, elderly man named Mr. Howard, in the hallway. Trying to sound casual, she asked him about the mirror. Mr. Howard's friendly demeanor vanished. His face grew serious, and he lowered his voice. "You should be careful with that thing," he said, his eyes darting down the hall. "That mirror. It used to belong to a tenant named Anna, a young artist. Lived right in your unit." He paused, taking a deep breath before continuing. "She disappeared back in 2012. Just vanished. The police investigated for months, but they never found a single trace of her." Maya felt a cold knot form in her stomach. "What happened?" she asked, her voice barely a whisper. Mr. Howard leaned in closer, his voice dropping even lower. "The police interviewed her friends, her neighbors. The last person who spoke to her was her sister on the phone. They said Anna was frantic, terrified. The police report, it said her very last words were, 'She's in the mirror now. What do you guys think?' A warning from the past or something more sinister at play? Let me know your theories in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this story, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more content like this. Thanks for watching and stay safe. Have you ever stared into a mirror and felt like something was staring back? Not just your reflection, but something else? I used to think it was just my imagination playing tricks on me, a late-night phantom born from exhaustion. But lately, the feeling has become more persistent, more real. It started subtly, a flicker in the periphery, a shadow that moved when I didn't. Now it's a constant presence, a cold spot in the room that follows me, its focus always on the silvered glass. I find myself drawn to the mirror more and more, almost against my will. My reflection seems different. The eyes aren't quite mine. They hold a sadness I don't recognize, a longing that feels ancient and deep. I've tried covering it, turning it to the wall, but it's like a magnet. I always end up back here, standing before it, my heart pounding in my chest. What does it want? Why does it feel like I'm looking at a stranger wearing my face? Last night, I couldn't sleep. The silence in the house was deafening. I crept into the bathroom, the cold tile shocking my bare feet. As I stood before the mirror, my breath fogging the glass, I heard it. A soft, rhythmic tap-tap-tapping. It wasn't coming from the pipes or the walls. It was coming from inside the mirror. My hand trembled as I reached out, my fingertips hovering just above the cool surface. My own reflection stared back, but her expression was one of terror. I whispered, my voice barely a crackle in the stillness. "Who's there?" A chill snaked down my spine as the tapping stopped. Silence stretched, thick and heavy. Then a faint, ethereal voice whispered back, seeming to come from all around me and from the glass itself. It said, "Switch with me." My blood ran cold. I stumbled back, my eyes locked on the mirror. But it wasn't my own terrified face I saw anymore. In the reflection, standing right behind me, was another woman. Her eyes were dark, her smile unsettling. I spun around, but the bathroom was empty. I was alone. Or was I? The woman was only in the mirror, watching me, waiting. I don't know who she is or what she wants, but I'm afraid I'm about to find out. Thanks for watching. If you've ever experienced something you can't explain, let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories from the edge of reality. Stay safe. Sound of an alarm clock buzzing, then a hand slapping it off. Oh, another Monday. Time to face the world. Maya? Maya, you up? Come on, you're going to be late again. I swear, if I have to drag you out of bed one more time this week. Maya, are you in the bathroom? Sound of footsteps walking on a wooden floor. Hello, Maya? Did you leave already? You didn't even make coffee, you monster? Seriously, where are you? Your car is still in the driveway. This isn't funny, Maya. If this is another one of your elaborate hide-and-seek games, I'm not playing. I have a 9 at mimicking, and I can't be late just because you decided to become a ghost. Footsteps stop. Wait a minute, that's weird. You left your favorite scarf. You never go anywhere without this. Okay, now I'm actually getting a little worried. Maya, your phone's here too. What is going on? Did you go for a run? No, you hate running. You always say the only thing you run is a hot bath. A moment of silence? This is ridiculous. I'm just talking to myself in an empty apartment. Maybe she just stepped out to grab a bagel. Yeah, that must be it. She probably just forgot her phone. She's always so forgetful. I'll just get myself ready, and I'm sure she'll waltz back in any second with some lame excuse. Sound of a water bottle being picked up. I just need to grab my ... That's odd. I don't remember leaving this picture frame face down. Maya must have knocked it over. Honestly, that girl is a whirlwind of chaos. Still, something feels off this morning. It's too quiet, even for a Monday. It's like the whole world is holding its breath. A slow, quiet gasp. What is that? In the mirror. No, it can't be. My mind's playing tricks on me. It has to be. Maya, is that you? But how? You're not in the room. You're in the mirror. You're smiling at me. Maya, this isn't funny anymore. Stop it. Stop smiling like that. How are you doing this? Look at me, Maya. Why are you turning your head? Silence. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this little bit of suspense, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more stories. Let me know what you think happened to Maya in the comments below. See you next time.